And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the home team, they're having a little bit of trouble right now, hanging in the middle of the league.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they continue to just chug along. I'm impressed with how under control they've been all season. They are as steady as it gets.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Garbage Man in at shooting guard. We've got Wembanyama, and it's Wheeler in at the point. Well, points won't be easy to come by in this one, Stan. We have two of the toughest defenses. In the league here.
Yeah, look, the way these teams can rotate and cover for each other is phenomenal. They know that defense is their identity, and they pride themselves.
White with a screen on Wembanyama. Inside, it's picked off. Now Carter. To the middle. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Pass to Carter. There's the three. Long grabs the board. About a minute played here so far in the first. Now here's Carter. Here's Knight. Right side Carter. Pass to Wheeler. Shoots. Long grabs the board.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Here's Garbage Man. Last game for him, he picked up 13. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Che passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Garbage Man. Pass to Jay. Here's Long. White with a screen on Wembanyama. Long passes to White. And he bangs it home with one hand.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Carter, good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Long. Here's Garbage Man. They set the screen to the inside. Misses in close. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Che. And they call an illegal screen here. And a chance now to see which shooting guards led the way with their scoring in the last month. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's the dude. 15 in his last outing. Off the mark with a little step back, Jay. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Knight. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Wheeler. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. Outside Carter. Now Wembanyama. Here's Knight. No points so far. Second chance effort. Out to the right wing. Outside Carter. Pass to Che. Carter on the wing. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Long. Here's the dude. Hits the trifecta. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Knight. He's guarded by White. Carter from outside. No good that time.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Che. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. No good on the free throw.
We got this.
And he sinks the second. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Long, to the left wing. Here's Garbage Man. He's checked by Carter. Garbage Man passes to Long. Here's the dude. Here's Jay. And that misses. That would have put him up. Pass to Carter. Now Wembanyama. Here's Wheeler. Still no points. Back to Wembanyama. That time. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Leading by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
We've got Wembanyama, and it's Carter in at the 2. And it's Garbage Man in at the shooting guard position. It's rebounded by Knight. Knight's got 4 rebounds now. We've got Wembanyama, and it's Knight in at the 5. Here's Wheeler.
First team foul.
Shot clock at 6. 13 feet out. It's hauled in by White. Wheeler's gone just 1 for 4 so far. And it's Long in at the 4-man position. The shot's good.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Wheeler. Pass to Carter. Uses the glass on the layup. Carter's got 5.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Here's the dude. Launches it from deep. It's not going to go for him. Carter on the wing. Pass to Che. Outside Wembanyama. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Carter. Off target from outside.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
How about the energy he showed on the glass, outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it.
Pass to Jay. To the paint. Here's Long. And that one drops.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And here's Carter. Here's Jay. And it's off from three-point range. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Long. That one goes in. Long's got 4 points now in the quarter. Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Carter. Pass to Che. Now here's Carter. Defense right on him. And coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, BA. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive team in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and be on the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
Here's Long. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. 1:58 left in the first half. Here's Wheeler. There's the steal. Here's Jay. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
That free throw. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Wheeler. 1:37 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Carter. Here's Che. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Long. White with a screen on Wembanyama. And there's the drive. Long. Clock at 6. Pass to the dude. The three is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Wheeler. Outside for Wembanyama. Now Carter. Wembanyama. Lets it go from the wing, and he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one. There's 37 seconds left in the second. Pass to White. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. White's got his third basket on the night right there. 27 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Wheeler. Wembanyama screen. Here's Che. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at the home team, they're one of the most dangerous teams in the league. Some people have been waiting for their decline. Hasn't happened yet, and I don't think it's gonna happen.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Shaq upgrading that punchline from a boat to a yacht. How bougie of you. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Shooting around 35% from the field so far. We've got Wembanyama, and it's Knight in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Now here's Carter. Wembanyama screen. The baseline, Jay. The dude with the rebound. Shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Here's Wheeler, outside Carter. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wheeler's got his second bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The dude's shot is off. The dude's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Back to Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got 9 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Long, soft touch off the glass.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Pass to Carter. There's the triple. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Here's Jay. Here's the dude. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. The dude's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Garbage Man. He's scoreless. Good on the bucket. It's a tie ball game. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Knight. Here's Che. Outside Carter. Fires the 3. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
But the lead on target from range. The dude's got 9.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
It's a one-on-one situation, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And the basket by Long.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Carter. Here's Che. Here's Knight. He's guarded by White. Che passes to Carter. Six on the shot clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. On Tuesday, and then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz.
And for that matchup with the Knights, that one's going to be game number 9 of the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
The dude passes to Long. Here's the pick. From downtown, it's rebounded by Knight. Knight's got 8 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Picked it. Here's Garbage Man. He's checked by Carter. Shot's good by Garbage Man. Garbage Man's gotten 4 this quarter. Carter on the wing. To the middle. Here's Wheeler. No good again that time. Gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Garbage Man shot is off. Gone 4 of 8 in the third. Outside Carter. 17 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Wheeler. Shoots over White. Top of the key jumper. No good. The third quarter comes to a close. Up 7. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
We know the right way and the wrong way to play, okay? The ball needs to hop right now. That's when we're at our best. We need to start playing together right now, because when we get to the rim and move it, we're getting anything we want.
Yes, emphasizing the unselfish play. Billy Donovan knows that's when they perform their best.
No question, when this team's sharing the basketball and everyone's playing for each other, they're a much tougher out.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And it's White in at the center position.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Back to Carter. From outside the arc, drills it from deep.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Pass to Garbage Man. Here's Jay. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. The shot by Long, no good. Shooting 40% so far in this one. Pass to Wheeler. Here's Che. Outside Wembanyama. And the layup falls.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
The dude's shot is off. The dude's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Che passes to Knight, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Carter, good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to the dude. From behind the arc, he buries it from 3. The dude's got 11 in the second half.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Here's Wheeler.
I see you, I see you.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. That one off the back iron and out. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Jay. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Jay's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, Wheeler.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Now Carter. Here's Wheeler. 6 to shoot. Carter outside. Puts up the tray. And he nails it.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Here's Garbage Man. Shot from 16. Oh, it's off. Gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Now Carter. Here's Wheeler. To tie it up. That's off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Ooh, it's stolen away. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul, first team foul.
It's a 5-point game. There's the double team with Carter. Now White. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Carter outside. Oh, off target from downtown. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
At the start of the guard position. Standing 6'8", number 30, Jordan, number 30.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. And you take a look at this home team, they've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
And I think for the Knights, they have definitely taken a tumble. They remain in the top 10, but they can't get complacent. Not if their power ranking means anything to them, that is.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Big Daddy, Champ out there with the captain, and it's the dude, and it's the dude. At the shooting guard position. Waiter out there with the professor. Then it's D, and there's Jackson, and it's James in at the point. Hey, Doris, I know you love this matchup tonight, featuring two fierce defenses going head-to-head.
Each of these teams do two things. They play with passion and constant effort, but more importantly, they are not afraid to get chippy.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's Jackson. Here's the waiter. Stolen away. The captain passes to the dude. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
There's the pick. There's the triple. Here's D, and he goes in for the dunk.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Here's Champ. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Champ. A three-pointer, no good. And here is James. Here's the waiter. Pass to D. Outside Jackson. That three off the mark. The Knights have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The dude passes to Champ. Here's the captain. Good on the triple. The captain's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's the waiter.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for one, number 30.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The Big Daddy passes to the dude. Here's Champ. Here's the dude. No good from outside. The three ball. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by James.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to the dude. To the paint. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
James, the pass to D. Back to James. Here's the professor. James outside. Pass to D. James looking around. 6 to shoot. Here's the waiter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knights have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's the captain. Pass to Champ. The dude passes to Champ. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
The line for the Knights. Ross. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Here's the waiter. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Here's D. Back to James. On the wing, Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to James. Here's the professor. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Champ, the pass to the captain. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to the captain. Off target from three-point range. Gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. D passes to the professor. Back to Jackson. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Trying to get something going, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Second team foul. At the line for one, number 77.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. The Knights have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The dude misses. Getting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Pass to James. Picked him clean. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got the professor. Jackson is out there with James. Then there's the waiter, and it's D in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Knights, the dude out there with the captain, and it's the dude, and it's Big Daddy, and it's Champ in at the small forward position. Cuts off the pass. Here's D. 5 points in the game, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to the captain. Buries the long-range jumper. The captain's got 8.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And it's Big Daddy missing. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Jackson with the bounce pass. To the wing right side, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. The Knights have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to the captain. Puts up a 3. The dude misses. Jackson down low. His last outing, he had 8 points. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
On defense, the Knights. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Here's Big Daddy. He has yet to score. Here's the captain. Nailed from three-point land.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
It has been terrific. 54% on the game. Down low, here's the waiter, and he jams it with authority.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to the captain. Ring shot on the way. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside, James. And the 3 off target. Gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's the captain. It's the 3-point bomb. The captain's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Champ.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Pass to Big Daddy. They set the pick. Here's the captain. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Here's Champ. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. On the wing, James. 1:22 left in the first half. And the dunk by James.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
The captain. The rebound by D. Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Big Daddy. Hasn't made one yet. And the professor picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
35 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Champ. Shot clock at 6.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Jackson looking it over. Pass to the waiter. No good on the 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Checking out the Knights, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first 2 games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. And next up, guys, our current matchup. We're seeing a close game here for the home team.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. The professor out there with deep. Then it's James. And there's Jackson, and it's the waiter in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Pass to D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 connects from 3-point range. And that's now 7 points for the closer.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Here's the dude from deep. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Here's D. 7 points in the game. Now here's James. Takes the 3. They get it again. Outside Jackson. Pass to the waiter. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The captain with the bucket.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Now here's James. Back to Jackson. Out to the right wing. James finds Jackson. Off target from outside.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Tries the spin move. Here's Champ. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Pass to the professor. Here's D. He has 7. Here's the professor. The waiter passes to the professor. Right wing. Lets it go from deep. The waiter misses. Gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight. Nailed 5 of them. Pass to the captain. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Big Daddy. James defending. Here's the dude. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls. And so he hits both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to the waiter. And the shot is long. The Knights have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. To the middle. Here's the captain. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Here's the professor, and he comes it down. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's Big Daddy. Nothing on the board. Takes it inside. Offline with the baseline jumper. Gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Jackson misses.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's the captain. Misses the 3. Being a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. James has a 2-pointer. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. James has got 5 points in the quarter. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 50 seconds left to play here in the third. The captain, no good. Gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Here's Champ. 19 seconds left in the third quarter, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Being at 50% in a decent groove. Outside, James. Pass to Jackson. Here's the waiter. And no good.